Welcome everybody! Hey, welcome to your Sunday session of FanDusra. Sunday, the 11th of April, and we are here to celebrate the fact that the Sunrisers, Hyderabad, are taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders in Chennai. Welcome, each and every one of you. I'll just let everybody click onto the link and get joining. The vibe has started. Happy Sunday. I hope you are all well. It's nice and sunny where I am here in London, and hopefully the sun will be shining for us gloriously across the game today. We are here, of course, for FanDusra in association with PayTM First Games. It's an app where you can play along with a bit of fantasy cricket. If you haven't already downloaded the PayTM First Games app, you must do that now. Download the app, get the game in your life, play along. I'll be sharing our Bharat Army fantasy team at the end of this little program. Okay, you can see my super fans are ready to talk about today's action. But before we get on to these guys, let me just say, all you guys at home are in with a chance of winning today, in the next half an hour, winning a Sachin Tendulkar PayTM First Game shirt. Yay! Of course, what you must do is download the app. You download the app, you make a little comment, you join in on our chat and our conversation about today's cricket match, and you can be in with a chance. We're going to pick somebody at random by the end of the show to walk away with that shirt. So that's coming up in a little bit. Yesterday was great. We loved the fact that Delhi smashed in the game yesterday, and we said it was like Big B versus Little B. It's like Amitabh Bachchan versus Abhishek Bachchan with Dhoni versus Pant. And it turned out Abhishek Bachchan, Pant, was the Don of the day. And talking of Dons, we're on to Kolkata Knight Riders' team, Shah Rukh Khan's team, up against Hyderabad. Hello to my super fans. Hello to Manish and Varun, who are representing Hyderabad. Hi, guys, give us a wave. And that is Varun's little brother in the background. Varun's only 13 himself. That's his 8-year-old brother. Manish, how old are you? Very quickly.
I'm 22.
22. Look at that. He's and a beautiful beard at 22. I'm lovely, looking very handsome. And also representing KKR, it is Aditya and Kamlesh. Kamlesh, you've just joined us. Well done. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, let's kick things off with Hyderabad. Right, let's kick off the Hyderabad action, and let's think about the team. The first game, you're about to see your team in play. Manish, you can answer this for me. Okay, we've got England batsman Jason Roy, who's joined you this season to replace Mitchell Marsh. Tell me about what that addition means for you and your team.
Well, I think it's quite an interesting addition because given the fact that Warner is still recovering from an injury, I think he can be a valuable asset to the team up top. And we have a heavy top order, and I think he can add to that firepower at the top and hopefully do well for us if he gets a chance, that is.
Oh, okay. Would you not put him in your team?
Well, definitely not. Given the fact that I think Warner is raring to go and he's the skipper of the team, I don't think he makes the cut ahead of him.
Ooh, look at that. He's calling it early. I like that. Varun, tell me about last season. Anyway, because last season was okay for you guys. You reached the playoffs, but Warner will be hoping to do better. Where is your young, wonderful 13-year-old mind right now? How optimistic are you feeling based on last year's season today?
Based on last year, we did not have such a good start. We lost many matches at the front, but again at the end we won 3 out of 3 against the best 3 teams last year, which was absolutely amazing to see. We figured out our team combination with Jason Roy and Ridhiman Saha as well. So this year we have a much better squad. Everybody's in full form and fully fit. Especially we really missed Bhuvneshwar Kumar last year, and now he has regained full fitness and is ready to go and get rocking.
My mind just is orange.
What's he saying? What's your brother saying, Varun?
My mind's full of orange.
Your mind is full of orange. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if that has a relevance to the conversation. I think you mean, but in terms of the colours, yes, he's all orange. He's glowing. He's glowing his team. He's glowing Hyderabad. I get it. You look pretty juicy to me. That's for sure. Okay, Manish, Johnny Bestos. He's been in some good form.
Well, yeah, I think he's done well against India in the recently concluded ODI series, and that might well give him a place in the playing 11, even though we're playing on a spin conducive track in Chennai. I do think he can do well up the top alongside David Warner as our opening pair.
Yeah, happy with the team. Good. And when it comes to the bowling department, Warner's, we know, has got a tremendous lineup with the likes of Bhuvneshwar, you got Natharajan, you got Sandeep Sharma, Rashid Khan. Varun, tell me about your bowling lineup. What are your thoughts?
Our bowling lineup has, never been stronger since last year. We got Natarajan. We brought him back in, I think, 2017. We didn't use him until last year. He proved his worth. He bowled the most Yorkers, 60 plus Yorkers, which is absolutely fantastic. Yes, again, as I said, Bhuvaneshwar has regained full fitness and is ready to go. And we also have the spin king Rashid Khan with us. And since we're playing on the spin tracks, it's going to be a huge advantage for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Having a player like Rashid Khan to the XI and the squad. And also, we are expecting Mohammad Nabi to come into the XI today because of Jason's Holder quarantine. And since it's a spin track, we are getting Mohammad Nabi is gonna come in, and we also have a swing king 2.0, Sandeep Sharma. See,
I love it. No,
yeah,
it's almost like you're commentating and I'm getting the action delivered to me in the background. It's great.
Yeah.
It's who needs to watch the cricket game? I've got my own match going on right here. Actually, Varun, just tell me how long you're in America right now, but how long have you lived in the USA?
Well,
About 4 years.
yeah. So we both were actually born here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah. So we went back to we moved to India in 2014 and came back to US at 2018.
But Hyderabad, your team, the Sunrisers, is still in your heart. That's it. That's the game. That's what you follow. None of this baseball, soccer.
Yeah.
No, you can't. See, look at that. If you're Desi in your heart, it's always going to be there. So it's a beautiful thing. Lovely. Question to both of you two, Manish and to Varun, right? David Warner's moustache. Varun, do you hope one day to have a moustache like that?
I couldn't hear you perfectly. Can you repeat that, please?
I said David Warner's moustache. It's a wonderful moustache, right?
Yeah.
Do you hope that one day you can have a moustache like that too?
Yeah, not expecting anything right now, so I don't want to answer that question just yet. Sorry.
I love it. Let's not talk moustaches. I don't want to know about moustache. Okay, let me go back to Manish then. Manish, you're a man who's sporting a nice beard at the moment. David Warner's moustache. Tell me, yes or no?
Well, no, for me, I would rather have a pointy mustache, which I can, sort of have a tip to it and flaunt it while India is playing. But no to David Warner's mustache.
What is it that you think a pointy mustache brings? Is it more aerodynamics as you're running? Is that what it is? It's kind of like you don't get less drag with the wind. Is that what you're going for?
I think when we go for a run, we feel the breeze on our face, and that's what makes it more fun.
There you go. See, it's strategic. It's a strategic mustache. Well, listen, mustache or no mustache for Warner, we all know the original king of mustaches is Anil Kapoor. So, Warner will always be a second place to Anil Ji. Let's move on to Kolkata Knight Riders. Kolkata. Shah Rukh's team. Aditya. All eyes are on Captain Owen Morgan. He's the England skipper, World Cup winning captain. He'll be looking to sort that squad out, bring that team together, and get a win today.
Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to a great match because Sunrisers are always a good competitors for us, and they can't be taken lightly, to be honest. So it will be a great challenge, and as you mentioned, that Owen Morgan is there. So looking forward to a great match, and this time I'm expecting a great captaincy from him because last season all of a sudden he was made the captain, and he was not used to the conditions of the Indian players. So suddenly he was given up the charge of leading the team. So he was confused how to lead the Indian players, where to utilize them. But this time we retained the main core strength of our team and just added few more backup options in the auction. So basically, it's almost the same team along with some more experiences. So Owen Morgan will definitely utilize all these players quite well this time, and I'm looking forward to a victory in the first match.
Oh wow! Okay, already, he's certain. I like that. I think you're right. I think having that consistency in the squad means that it's probably an easier transition to start captaining this season's team as well. Cam, tell me, we saw experienced players doing well yesterday. We know that Reina did really well for CSK, but Kolkata will be looking to get their experience having an effect as well with Karthik, with Harbhajan Singh now in the squad as well. What are the benefits of employing all these old men?
Definitely, you mentioned a very good point, that is Harbhajan Singh, and that is in our squad. If you look into the record and if you go into the stats, you can see that the average that Harbhajan Singh having in Chipok in IPL is 15.18. Okay, and that average he has conceded at an average of 5.89. That is the economy of Harbhajan Singh. So definitely the experience will give us extra advantage because they know how to deal with this kind of situation. Okay, if there is a certain situation where the wicket is not falling down, then they can bring us back into the game. So Dinesh Karthik, Harbhajan Singh, and definitely these are the experienced guys. Along with that, I am hoping to have a good day with Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill, I am hoping he'll definitely start this match with a bang.
Confident stuff. Very good. Tell me also about Morgan, though, Cam, because we'll want some big runs from Andre Russell. Morgan will want some big runs from Andre Russell to get that form back for this season. Are you expecting to see that?
Definitely, I'm definitely hoping to see Morgan coming up in the order and to have that start in the initial stage of the IPL so that he can continue his flow. And you know very well that what kind of player and what kind of impact he has in this white ball cricket game. So I'm hoping to see him in a good flow.
Excellent. Yes, we are too. So right now, in general, how strong do you think you guys are as contenders? Let me go back to my Hyderabad boys. Varun, how confident are you that this is your year? This is your season. This is the time to be optimistic. Before we've seen any action, are you feeling like this is our season?
Oh yeah, it's a new year, it's a new day, and it's a new everything. We have, one of the most balanced squads this year, and as we are also playing a 9 matches on sprint tracks, we have the best in the world, and we are hoping to get a really, really good start on those matches, and we might be the first team to qualify. Who knows? Anything can happen this year.
Woo! I like it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, Varun. I'm going to. You're gonna do this for your team. I'm gonna toss my unofficial cricket coin here. It's just a coaster, so just a beer coaster, right? But you've got the cricket side and you've got the blank side. So can you call cricket or blank, please? All right? Can you call it? Varun, what are you saying?
Cricket.
Yeah. Cricket.
Cricket it is, okay? So you've just won the toss, Varun. What do you want to do? You are the team captain. What do you want to do?
I would want to bowl first, because it's normal. It looks like a good bowling pitch. At the first, the dew kicks in, and as we seen in the Mumbai versus RCB match, the first match, the chasing team has won, and most of the time, chasing is a better option than putting a score first. So yeah, I'm gonna choose to bowl first.
Can I say something?
Bowl first. As we know, that's worked well for the team so far. What about my Kolkata guys? You've just won the toss. Imagine you've won the toss. Who wants it? Let's hear it from Aditya. Aditya, tell me, you've won the toss. What do you want to do?
Yeah, if I'm winning the toss, I'm obviously going to bowl first because, as Varun mentioned, there is a due factor also. And moreover, when the teams that are batting first, they have kind of less seriousness when it comes to batting first as compared to chasing. When they are chasing, the target is set. You know how much you need to score per over. So in that way, you are capable of chasing it easily. But in the initially, if you are batting first, there is you just try to build up the momentum take it easy and just try to go for the big shots and the huge runs at the end of the match. And somewhere we feel that yeah, we haven't posted a big total when the opponent chases the total quite easily. So definitely, it's a good choice to win the toss and bowl first. And as Varun mentioned, chasing is always the best thing when it comes to IPL.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. We know we've seen that. We've seen it have such an impact on the way players play, particularly when you consider there is no crowd. There are no fans at the stadium, so these guys need to be motivated one way or another. A little reminder to everybody watching along: all these wonderful comments I can see that are joining in. Thank you for your lovely comments about today's game. One person will be picked at random, and we're going to give away a Sachin Tendulkar PayTM First Games shirt. You must download the PayTM First Games app. It's a wonderful app to play along with your fantasy team. I'll be sharing some insights as to how you can pick your fantasy team and our very own Bharat Army team in just a moment's time. But let's have a look at our Bharat Army predicted lineup for today's games. Predicted, so this is the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Here is their predicted lineup. I think it's what we're going with. And I need help here from my Hyderabad boys to help me fill in the gaps. So obviously we'll have Warner coming out there at the top. But who will be with him? Can I ask my Hyderabad fans to tell me who they think should join Warner? Who do you think it should be? Manish, Manish, you want to tell me who you would put up there?
Well, I think I'll go with Vridhiman Saha for today's game because he was in exceptional form in the previous season and he had a great average playing the last 3 league games for us. And that allows us to play Mohammad Nabi, who's an excellent finger spinner down the order as an all-round specialist as well. So Vridhiman Saha for me will open alongside Warner.
Okay, and what about sort of number 7, that sort of middle order and your bowlers as well that you're bringing in? Who would you put in at the rest of it?
I think Vijay Shankar will be quite a good addition to our playing 11 alongside the likes of Manish Pandey and Priyam Garg. And he's also got all-round capabilities. He can give us an over here or there. And number 7, of course, like I mentioned, it would be Mohammad Nabi, and Sandeep Sharma can be the third seam bowling option because he filled into Bhuvneshwar Kumar's shoes quite well in the previous season.
And Varun, would you agree with that? You and your brother, you happy with that? What Anisha said?
Yeah, we completely agree. Opening spot, it should always be Saha. At the end, last year he was absolutely brilliant. And the problem is if we put Johnny Bairstow and if we lose David Warner and Johnny Bairstow early, there goes our power packed combination. So yeah, one combination, and I would really like to see Vijay Shankar or Kedar Jadhav and Mohammad Nabi in the side. I completely agree.
But we should keep David Warner forever. He's our hold together. He holds together the team.
He's the glue. He's the bond. Yeah, he's the cartilage. He keeps the hadiyan together. Keeps your bones working. There you go. I'm teaching you science at the same time. Your parents can thank me later. All right. There you go, teacher Tommy. Okay. Moving on to Kolkata Knight Riders and their side. Let's look at the predicted 11 for their squad. Again, I want my Kolkata fans. I want Aditya and Cam to tell me how you would fill the gaps. Who wants to kick things off? Aditya, you kick things off.
Yeah, starting with Shubman Gill, I want Rahul Tripathi to open. Because this time around we want a permanent opener. Last time we saw Shubman Gill was the only opener who was playing all the 14 matches, but the second opener was always changing. Either it was Nitish Rana or Rahul Tripathi or Sunil Narayan. So it was just changing every match. So this time I want it to be fixed, like Rahul Tripathi should be there at the top of the order. And then coming at the number 4 spot, I think based on the practice matches that I have been following in the recent few days, I think Shakib Al Hasan fits well at number 4 because he has been doing well in the batting department as well as the bowling unit. So as we all know, it's a spin track. So having someone like Shakib Al Hasan is always a pleasure. And then talking about the last 2 spots, I think Shivam Avi should be there because last season when we just take the power plays of power play, it was a good combination of Pat Cummins and Shivam Avi. So he was quite economical. He used to bring in those wickets when it was needed for the team. So basically, I think Pat Cummins and Shivam Avi should be there in the power play overs. And the last spot, as mentioned, I think it would be most probably a combination of the 40. Else, maybe if KKR are planning to bring in Harbhajan Singh, then it's going to be amazing. I want to see him in purple and gold in today's match itself.
Good stuff. Would you agree with that, Cam?
Yes, definitely. I'm completely agreeing with Aditya what he said. Opening slot definitely with Rahul Tripathi at number 4. You can jumble up. I would like to see Morgan at number 4. Okay, and definitely I would like to add Shakib Al Hasan instead of Sunil Narin because I think he would be more effective in this kind of track. And along with that, it will be a guessing game between Kamlesh Nagarkoti and our Harbhajan Singh. I think Harbhajan Singh will be coming up with this playing 11.
Okay. No place for Kuldeep?
No, I don't see.
Not currently.
What? Okay, that's it. Naresh was asking that question in our comments as well. Okay, so they're your teams, as we know. They're the predicted Bharat Army 11. But we are soon going to be getting onto our fantasy team. And if you are playing along on the PayTM First Games app, then you'll be needed to pick your fantasy team, which you can do right up until the toss. So you've got time to change your team. We'll get onto that in just a second. I want you guys to each pick your top player from each team. We've got 2 choices from each of you. Have a look at this slide. 2 choices from each team. Tell me who you would have as your top pick for Hyderabad versus Kolkata. Firstly, my Hyderabad fans, that is of course Manish and Varun. Tell me, who would you pick out, Rashid Khan or Kumar? Who would you have as your top pick?
Well, I would say Rashid Khan will be my X factor going into today's match because he has troubled the KKR batsmen quite a bit in the past as well. And his 4 overs are going to be crucial. So hopefully he steps up and rises to the occasion.
Okay. Would you agree with that then as well? Manish, you happy to go with Khan as your number 1? Manish, is he there?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, and he would certainly be my captaincy pick as well. And I think...
Sorry. Yeah. So no, and Varun, I would say, Varun, would you agree with that? I thought that was Manish talking. Varun, would you agree?
Yeah, Rashid, he will be the captain, as I said, it's considering it's a spin track in Chennai. Yeah, Rashid Khan would definitely make a big impact on the game, and he would definitely be my captain too.
Yeah.
Okay, top pick all round. Okay, what about for KKR, Aditya and Cam? Who would you pick out of Karthik and Chakravarti? Kamlesh, can you tell me?
Chakravarti will be my definitely the X Factor player for me. And if I have to pick captain from this also, then definitely it will be Chakravarti.
Okay. Aditya, you with him on that one?
Yes, I absolutely agree with Kamesh because eventually both are the local boys today, Chennai boys. But as we all know, what Rashid Khan is to Sunrisers Hyderabad is the same for KKR. Varun Chakravarti is the same like for KKR. So I'll definitely pick Varun Chakravarti.
Wonderful. There you go. Those are your top pick players of the day for your PayTM First Games app. Don't forget, we're going to give away a shirt. Thank you for all these wonderful comments. Lots of fighting talk today. I can feel things have amped up a bit. Rivalry feels strong out there. I don't know what's going on, even by the comments. Maybe it's Sunday. I thought Sunday was supposed to be a relaxing day. None of you lot look relaxed today. People are ready. They're fit. They're fighting fit as well. Okay. In fact, talking of fighting talk. Let's do this right now. Let's give each one of you teams. I'm going to nominate you. I want you to nominate one person to do 30 seconds of fighting talk. Tell me why your team is going to remain supreme. Actually, if you don't mind, Manish, I'm going to ask Varun to do this. It's very rare that I have a 13-year-old teenager. He's got all that energy inside him. Varun, are you ready to do this for your team?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, that's so American of you. Oh, yeah. I'm so ready. Come on. Let's bring it on. I was born ready. I'm going to give it 110% and all that kind of stuff that Americans say. Okay. Varun, your 30 seconds to put fear into your opponents starts now.
We have Rashid Khan. He's the best of them all. He tricked everyone last year, and we're expecting anything less this year. And now Bhuvneshwar is back to trick you all, guys. He's gonna smash you. He's gonna bat and bowl you at the same time. He is back, and the Yorker King too. We have Natarajan. 64 Yorkers last year, and this year we are expecting nothing less, just like Rashid Khan, and also David Warner is back. Kane Williamson is back there in full form, and we're ready to rock.
David.
Yeah, good one. I like it. Solid. A solid 30-second fight. He's going to bat and bowl at the same time. That's incredible. It's something I have to see. I'm hooked. I'm in. Sold. Good fighting talk. Out of Cam and Aditya, which one of you two want to represent the fighting talk and take on Varun?
I'll take Aditya. Okay.
Cam
Yeah.
wants it. Cam wants it. Go on, Cam.
Okay.
Your 30 seconds starts now.
Okay,
Okay.
Varun. So we have Andre Russell with us, who is gonna smash you out of the park, just like his every smashing sixes. And along with that, if you can say that they can bat and ball, then we have also a lot of players who can just smash it out of the park. At the same time, they can hit those terms out of the ground. Right. So we have that, and for that, if I say we have that best anthem song, सारा का सारा तेरा ईगो झाड़ देंगे, जमी पे तेरी झंडा अपना गाड़ देंगे.
Okay, it's on. It's on. The fighting talk is out there. Well done to both of you. Good bit of fighting talk there. Right, we're nicely amped up now. Okay, I'm very proud to say that we're going to give away the shirt right now just before we get onto our final fantasy team, the Bharat Army fantasy team. Let's reveal the winner of today's shirt, the Paytm Sachin Tendulkar first game shirt. There we go. The Paytm first game shirt with Sachin Tendulkar is Abhishek Pakur. I hope I'm saying it right. Abhishek, congratulations to you, my friend. A shirt is coming your way. You'll get a message from one of the team. Wonderful stuff. Well done to the winner of the team. Right, this is the moment you've been waiting for. I'm going to reveal to you our Bharat Army Fantasy 11. Here it is, guys. This is our team. This is the best of both. This is our Paytm first games team. So we're playing along as well, of course. This is our team. Feel free to copy it. Feel free to take inspiration from it. Feel free to challenge it. Put some comments in. Tell us we're crazy for putting someone in at a certain position. It's all good. It's all healthy. It's all banter. And it's all for the love of cricket. So get your comments in. Let us know what you think of that. I'm leaving it up there just for you guys to kind of get a good feel of. That's a lovely Dream 11. Some lovely players there. Some solid performances, no doubt, that we're going to see a little later on. Okay, don't forget, download the app. Go get the app in your life. A massive thank you to these wonderful super fans, to, of course, Aditya and Abhijit and Manish and Varun. Varun, can you do me a favor? Just tell your parents to transfer the money for me babysitting you and your brother for the last 30 minutes, okay? Just transfer it straight into my account. It's not a problem. You can use ATM, right? Sorry, it's not a problem. Are we going to see the sunrises shine, or will the dark nights cast a shadow? All will be revealed a little later on. Enjoy your third IPL match of the season, guys, and we'll catch you same time tomorrow. Thank you, guys. See you later.